over a period of study during the years of 1991 to 2017. This all while the rate for white students attempting suicide fell 7.5%. Suicide attempts rose at an accelerating rate for Black female teenagers, even as overall female suicide has declined in America. And the study goes on to basically point out that the stigmas in the Black community surrounding mental health services and access to treatment facilities were among the top factors for why the Black teen suicide rate has risen so much. And a director for the McSilver Institute, Michael Lindsay, said that we need to be paying attention to risk factors and early warning signs. Often Black youths have a mistrust of mental health providers. They prefer to handle their issues within their family or among their peers. Amongst the recommendations that they are giving for how to target this is obviously increased mental health awareness. And I am sharing this with you guys because I have been very honest in my own personal struggles with anxiety and depression. And, I think that we have to be aware that emotions don't just begin at 18. It's not like you just developed emotions when you became an adult. Kids have emotions. Kids have mental capacity. And I think that it's up to adults to protect and provide healthy and trustful spaces so that kids, specifically teenagers, specifically Black female teenagers, can feel at ease to discuss anything that they may be going through. So that's just super alarming to me. Also alarming to me was a recent interview that Nivea did with Vlad TV. Did y'all see that shit? Bitch. Now, Nivea was always, to me, a very gorgeous, all right. Let me pump the brakes a little bit. Gorgeous might be a push. I think that she's very pretty. I think she's always been very pretty, and very talented. And so, I don't know. I think that I live in this world where, like, my celebrity, if they don't look a particular way, I'm a little taken aback. And it never, to me, has anything to do with size as much as it has to do with beat. And I just felt like, girl, we ain't seen you in a long time, Nivea. Like, girl, you put the effort, sis, put the effort. Anyway, in the interview, she talked about, amongst other things, having a baby, I guess what they would call like Irish twins or something, or is that what it is? When you have siblings who are born within months of each other, not necessarily of the same, I guess, mother or father or, combination or whatever the case is. So I guess, Lauren London's son, Cameron, is only 3 months older than, Lil Wayne's other son with Nivea, Neil. So they're only 3 months apart. And she learned of their relationship through, I suppose, social media. And she said that, her and Lauren had reached out to each other because of course, them both being pregnant for Wayne at the same time. And, she really gave kudos to the fact that Wayne's babies, all his babies' moms pretty much have a decent relationship because they're all raising his kids. And for that, they share a unique bond. She talked about her strained relationship with The Dream at the time that he wrote the smash single umbrella. And she said that success was the ultimate demise of the relationship between her and Dream. So yeah, it's interesting. I think you guys should go and take a look at that interview. Also this week, Kanye West brought his gospel Christian jubilee down to Yad. Yes, Kanye West performed in Kingston, Jamaica for the, what I like to coin the costly Christian crusade. He brought his Christian stylings down to Yad. And, I guess the Jamaican people were into it. Apparently, even Spice, the female reggae artist, she put out her own Insta story showing the park in Kingston. And, you hear in the clip the choir with Kanye singing some actual, like, real. Now, I am of Jamaican descent. My whole family is Jamaican. So there are Christian songs that I know from, like, the church up here, but then there are Christian Jamaican songs. Yes, there is a difference. So apparently, Kanye gave the girls them sugar some throwback Jamaican Christian gospel songs or whatever, and the girls loved it and whatever. Kanye winner chicken dinner. So there you go. Okay. Are things over between Diddy and Lori Harvey? Is that finished? I'm asking for a friend. I'm not really interested. I just want to know. It seems like it is. So my girl, Lori Harvey, you know, I gotta tell you, I like her. I like her style. I like her beat. I also like the fact that she just seems to be having a good fucking time. I like it. You know, the only thing that can make me like Lori Harvey more is if I found out that she smokes weed. We would be friends. We would be friends. She dresses cute. We friends, girl. We is friends. She don't give a fuck about these niggas. Girl, we are friends. And she'll scam you if she has to. Girl, we are friends. So at any rate, did you guys see that President Trump cut the ribbon this week for the unveiling of the new Rashomba Park, I believe, Texas, Louis, as President Trump would say, Louis Vuitton manufactory. Yes. So President Trump was invited by Bernard Arnault, who is, I believe, the president of LVMH, invited by him to cut the ribbon in the new Louis Vuitton manufactory out there in Texas. And so basically what this means, because a lot of people are like, so why the fuck? What's the deal with the manufactory? Now, for some of you girls, what this means, and this is not, there will not be clothes made at this manufactory. This manufactory will specifically be for leather bags. So why did Louis Vuitton move into the small Texas town? Well, a release from the company said it was to meet the ever-growing demand for Louis Vuitton products in the American market. The company also signed the Pledge to America's Workers, a Trump administration initiative to bring better jobs that deliver bigger paychecks to American workers. So, Louis Vuitton is not the only company taking part in this pledge. Rolex, Volvo, and Walmart are other brands that have pledged to bring jobs to America under the initiative. Now, the Rocking Z Ranch, as it is known, is basically located off the county road close to Keene, Texas. It is going to be 256 acres of land. The workshop has about 150 employees, and leather goods workshop will train workers on the leather goods craftsmanship. So not to worry, girls. If you are worried that now, because your bag will say made in America and not crafted in Italy, girls, I mean, first of all, let me just say this. I don't want no Louis Vuitton. I'm not, no shade. No. Is it? I don't care. I don't want a Louis Vuitton. Do I want a Louis Vuitton bag from America? Do we? I mean, that's one whole level to think about it, right? Think about the craftsmanship. It's like buying an American car versus a foreign car. And none of you bitches, all you bitches who are about to screw up your face because I'm about to say that I don't want a bag made in America, are the same bitches who would never tote around here in an American made car. So you can lick my nut. Basically, the same way you feel about foreign cars, that's the same way people feel about luxury goods. And sometimes the craftsmanship may be compromised if it's made in America. And that's something to think about. The bags will carry a made in the USA label, but the leather will be processed elsewhere and won't be made by or from Texas cattle. So yeah, beyond that, the next level to this story is, so the fact that this partnership, and that Louis Vuitton would be exercising under the pledge initiative, from the Trump administration brings on a whole gaggle of other political musterings, if you will. Number one, so, okay, they are going to be able to employ at least 150 people, which is fantastic. I think it's great. But on the flip side of that, working under the Trump initiative, I mean, are they getting kickbacks from Trump? Like, what does this all mean? And how do we feel? I'm even more concerned about how Rihanna feels. Now, she has a line that is distributed by LVMH. So, does she feel... Well, I guess she really wouldn't have any say because the clothes have nothing to do with this plant. Huh. Touche. Okay. So I guess there's nothing to worry about, right? I guess the only thing to think about is, the partnership that exists itself between LVMH and Trump. I'm just wondering, are they contributors to the Trump administration by and large? I do not want to support, companies that by proxy support the Trump administration, period. And there is I believe that there is even an app that you can find, and I will let you guys know what the name of this app is for sure. But I just want to be more cognizant about companies that I spend my money with, and yes, everyone loves a Louis Vuitton bag, but do you love it so much that if they are contributors to the Trump administration, that you would support or not support them? What say you? I mean, I don't know. I just think that it's something to think about, right? Something else to think about. Are you listening? Okay, great. Beyonce is only the second most beautiful woman in the world. Bite your tongue. But yes, Beyonce is the second most beautiful woman in the world, according to the Golden Ratio Phi of Beauty. No, wait, the Golden Ratio of Beauty Phi. Excuse me, I misspoke. And by the way, you guys, just to reference you, the website that you can find companies who support Trump is donegood.com. That is DONEGOOD.com. Anyways, So yeah, the girls are saying that Beyonce is only the second most beautiful. Mm-hmm.